What is up, you guys? It's your girl Celeste and welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, you guys, wow, it has been like 10-11 months since I have been on here, but I am back and I am so ready to make more videos. I will be doing a get ready with me chit chat video while I do my makeup, so if you guys are interested and you want to watch more, just keep on watching. Because it has been, oh my god, it has been so long since I have last been on here. And actually the last time that I was on here, I'm pretty sure I was doing a get ready with me video. Except that one was Valentine's Day related. But wow, we're back. We're back, you guys, we're back. I have been wanting to get back to this for quite some time now. But you know, just life and being busy and just trying to juggle all the things all the time, that I just kind of needed to take a step back to just focus on all of that first and do this second. Although I really do enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So I'm really happy that I'm finally, you know, making time again to be back. I honestly don't know what kind of look I'm going for yet. I'm gonna assume probably something brown and bronzy. It's kind of like my go-to right now. I am gonna be answering some questions I had posted on my Instagram, and I was gonna be doing a get ready with me, and so I did have some of you guys ask me some questions, which I'm excited to answer. So I briefly touched on something on my Instagram story like a few days ago, and it has definitely been heavy on my mind, and I did sort of kind of go on like a rant, if you will, on Instagram, and I did get a lot of positive feedback about it though, which is great. A lot of it really just has to do with, like, let's be real, it's December. A lot of people right now in the world are just going through it. And I guess I would say maybe it's me, and that's why I've been touching upon this, because I feel this way. But I just feel like I should really be out here, you know, like hyping our friends and family up, hyping up strangers, hyping up people who support us. I just feel like we don't do that enough. And I mean, at least I know I do sometimes forget to just remind people in my life how much they mean to me and how grateful I am for them, their support. You know, I just feel like that's so important. And maybe it's not important to everybody, but let's be honest, it's nice. It's nice when you hear that you're appreciated and your friends and family love you, and you know, all the things that you do don't go unnoticed. And so yeah, and so I went on this like whole rant on Instagram, kind of just briefly touching base and talking about that. And I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just a firm believer in that. Really, like, I've always been somebody that just likes to hype people up. Like, even if I don't know you, I just, something about it, something about making somebody else feel so amazing, you know, like, about themselves. Like, it's just like, even people who seem very confident on the outside, maybe they're not on the inside. Maybe they're struggling with something internally, and like those compliments and all of that makes such a difference. And also, I'm sure a lot of it has to do with the fact that one of my love languages is words of affirmation, and I used to never truly understand what that meant. Like, what, you know, before I was like, what do words of affirmations even mean? Like, you know, I did that whole you can do this like quiz online, this like love language quiz, and I did this whole quiz. Okay, got all the way to the end. And another one of mine is gifts, and it's not even about me receiving gifts. I just love showering people in gifts. I don't know. And I think, again, it all ties into that making somebody else feel like just so fucking amazing. And so here I go ranting, ranting again. But anyways, so yeah, so one of my love languages is words of affirmations, and I just like love to remind people, you know, like, you're doing fucking great. You're doing amazing. You're supported, you're loved, you know, like, or I'm grateful for you. Like, I just, yeah, we'll just finish that off by saying, you know, don't forget to love your people, support your people, hype your people up. Like, it's free, you know, it makes other people feel better, and it should definitely make you feel better when you do it. At least I hope so. If not, then I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, just do it. It's free. It's the holidays. And again, right now it's so hard for some people, you know, like, some people go through the hardest times of their lives right now. And I just feel like, whether it's like a friend or family member, you know, it never hurts. It never hurts to remind people. Alright, and so I have so much new goodies that I want to show you guys. I do plan on doing like an unboxing because homegirl went off on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, especially on the makeup. I did order some things, and so I want to share some of that with you guys. How's everybody doing, honestly? How is everybody doing? Because let me tell you, the last like year and a half of this whole panoramic, it has been wild. It has been such a wild time. Everything feels so weird and so different, and you know, I've just learned to accept it. Like, this is the life that we are all living now. But yeah, like, how's everybody doing mentally? I know I have definitely gone through my own personal struggles throughout this time. It's been tough, real tough mentally. You know, pulling yourself out of dark places is definitely not easy, especially if you know, suffer from anxiety or depression, and you just feel like all of this, like, people struggling, just going through it has been so hard for everybody. But I'm really hoping that we eventually have a turn of events through this and things start to get better for everybody. I always forget to literally do like the one thing that I was supposed to do. I'm so sorry. I feel like since I've been gone for so long here, that I'm just so excited to be back that I just don't even know what to talk about, because like everything is coming into my head like all at once, and I'm like, oh my god, but this, oh my god, but that, you know? Okay, so I am just gonna keep going in. I just can never decide where I'm going with a look. If I'm being really honest, half the time I don't know. I just like winging it, and also, you guys, I know I sound so congested, and it's because I am. About anybody else, but my allergies lately have been, oh my gosh, through the roof. The vlog here has been so bad and so thick, and so like my body's just been going through it. I've been getting like migraines, and my nose is just always runny and just feels like my sinuses are just crazy, you know? So I have taken like every type of medication on the planet for that. It seems like no matter what I take, it just doesn't work. Nothing works. So I don't know, if you're somebody that suffers, like, what do you guys use? Because at this rate, I really, kid you not, have given up, because it's gotten to the point where I'll take like like 6 to 7 allergy pills in one sitting, and like I'm pretty sure that's not good. For real, like let me know. Oh, these are cute. Okay, so I really don't know what I want to go in with because, okay, but how is this palette? Like, stunning. What is she feeling? I posted on my Instagram that I was going to be doing a get ready with me. And the problem with these is honestly always, like I said, I get so sidetracked that I forget. You know, I'm just basically going to start working on videos like that for you, or like this. And also half the time when I'm doing my makeup, you guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Everything that I've ever learned, I've just learned from YouTube videos and just trying it out, honestly. So as far as tips and tricks go, yeah, I can't help you there. Oh my gosh. Okay, how do you find time to fit into your day for reels, pics, full-time job, your business, etc.? Okay, so a lot of you guys might not even know this, but I do work full-time. And my job, from where I live right now, every single day is about an hour of a drive to and from. So usually, you know, I usually wake up like 6:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30, get ready, you know, stop at Starbucks, head to work. I usually stay there depending on the day. Honestly, every day is different. But usually anywhere from 8 o'clock to, we'll just say 4:30 to 6 o'clock on a business. So I do handmade bags and accessories and all kinds of things, and I have been doing that now for about like 6 years, almost 6 years. Next year will be 6 years, but next year March. So I have been doing that now for about 6 years, and honestly it's hard. It is so hard trying to juggle everything, if I'm being really honest. Most of the time I don't know how to do it other than just saying like time management. Some days I wake up earlier and film reels, and usually how I do that is I'll literally like go into my Instagram, I'll save a bunch of reels that I'm like interested in recreating or doing. I'll save those, save the audios, you know, kind of write down, jot down, keep track of the ones that I want to do. And then honestly, like, yeah, usually when I do the whole reel thing, I'll wake up early on the same days that I'm already getting ready for work. So then it just kind of makes sense because I'm already getting ready for work anyways. So I'll just get up a little bit earlier. Again, keep track of all the reels that I want to do. And then basically I'll set aside whatever outfits I'm gonna wear, and I usually do this like the night before so that way I kind of, you know, set aside everything to do that. And yeah, and so that's usually what I do as far as reels go, scheduling reels and all of that. And I've learned that that is just the easiest way for me, because honestly it gets hard, especially right now with Instagram and like its algorithm. Like, the only way for your account to even be seen anymore is if you're doing reels. And so at that point, you're having to post like 2 reels a day, every day, or at least 5 times a week in order to even get any type of like engagement or for people to see your things, kind of thing. As far as like my business goes, I usually work on that whenever I can. So usually I'll go to work, and I'll come home and shower and do dinner, all of that, and then I'll spend the rest of the night sewing. And usually, even with that, everything is done in like batches, kind of, if that makes sense. Everything is like step by step in batches, in bulk, what I consider bulk. And it's all handmade by me. So a lot of times, like when I'm doing that, it's anywhere from 6 to 7 hours Some nights it's not. It really just depends on how I feel, you know. Sometimes like I am so tired that I don't even have the energy to sew or work on that kind of stuff, and I usually just do it, but I've gotten better at telling myself I need breaks because before I used to just let myself do that up until a breaking point. Like my body would just get into like sick mode. Like I would just get sick because I would just keep going and pushing myself so much that my body just would like give out on me. And so I've learned the hard way that that's just not fulfilling. Those pics, okay. As far as, okay, let me just like recap all of this because there's just so much that goes into this. Honestly, like really and truly. So even for photos and stuff, same thing. Like if I'm not gonna do reels, sometimes I will wake up early on the same days that I'm already getting ready for work and go outside and take photos. For the most part, I use my weekends. To do all of that. And it honestly might sound crazy, but you know, on the weekends, for the most part, if I'm gonna do that, I will literally, kid you not, especially right now because the sun comes up so early that the times that the lighting is literally the best is like first thing in the morning. Weekends I'll literally get up at like 4 o'clock. Get up at like 4 o'clock, get ready, and usually I have like an idea set or like a location set in mind where I want to go, but I usually try to go to a few. So I usually try to go to like two to three different places for photos. And this is just like for my personal page. This has nothing to do with my business, you guys. Like this is just my personal page. So just go around, take photos, whatever, and that's usually like anywhere from 2 to 3 hours depending on how many outfits, where I'm going, how far it is, all of that. Usually then I'll just come home, whatever else I need to get done, I'll get done, and I'll usually edit the photos if I have free time. If not, I'll work on that like later in the night kind of thing. As far as like my business goes, we usually set aside photo shoot days, so we'll plan photo shoots. We do have a girl that we hire as a photographer, and she's our favorite, so we'll normally set aside photo shoots for those. But honestly, you guys, it's whatever works for you. Like for me, I literally just juggle. I juggle everything. I don't know how. I don't know how I make it work. Honestly, I just somehow figure out what works in my schedule and how I can make it happen, and then I just do it. And so, and you know, of course, like my schedule might be very different from yours or from other people. And so I always just say it's important to take a look at what your schedule looks like and see where you can fit in those little things, because it's hard. Even with like doing these videos, that's kind of why I took a break for a while, because you know, setting everything up, getting everything ready to sit down and chat and record a video, then edit everything, then upload it, and like set aside time to do all of that is like, I think people don't realize it's almost like a full-time job, but it is something that I enjoy doing. And so that's why I'm back. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put these on. I'm back after I put my lashes on, and I thought I hit record and I didn't. I'm so sad. I just like, I just spent the last like 2 minutes thinking that I was talking. But anyways, I am back. Yeah, so that was definitely the most asked question that I received, was how do I manage? How do I do it all? And the best advice that I could give is, honestly, if you are somebody like me who is a creative and you just love to create and do all of those things, honestly, you'll just like, I don't know, I hate to say it, but you'll just like figure it out. You just do. I don't know how, but I would honestly recommend, I mean, I don't use them personally, but I know many people that use planners, and I believe that they do like content planning type of things, if that's like you know, something you're striving for to do more content type of stuff. Or personally used a content planner, so I definitely can't tell you how they work, but if you're a planner person, try that out. Honestly, like, set aside time. Even with running a business, I have to say it is so hard, and anybody that tells you guys that it's easy, no. um, Especially with a full-time job. And I think honestly, like, anybody that is starting is not gonna realize if you're just starting, honestly, even me, you guys, like, almost 6 years in, and you will never really fully have it figured out, but you'll just learn things along the way that help you in your journey. You'll find it uh, easier to download apps where you can schedule your posts, and I believe that they do offer some of those that are free. So far, majority of the ones that I've seen are not, but they do have apps like that you can schedule your posts. I do plan out my feed. I use an app that is called The Grid, and I do use the free version, but there is a version that you can pay for, and honestly I don't really know what that includes. I'm sorry, because I don't use that version. I just use the free one, but honestly it lets you plug in all your photos that you want to post or you're gonna post, and you can pretty much just slide them, swipe them however you want. And so far I have been using that for months. Back when I used to do my cute little like filler photos, that was a really awesome way to plan out my feed. But I realized, as amazing as I love that idea for the aesthetic of your page, when it comes to engagement and stuff like on Instagram, it's really hard because that photo is now considered, like, in the nicest way possible, like, not useful, because it's just a photo of something random. It's not really much. It's not enough for the algorithm to like push it out really, and people don't really engage with posts like that because they're just fillers. I realized that there are easier ways to still have an aesthetic feed without needing to add filler photos. And so yeah, I would definitely recommend for somebody that's like a planner, just like, you know, can't function without like knowing your next move. I would say that that is perfect. And even just using your regular iPhone calendar, like, I use that for all of like my important stuff, and I honestly just write things down. I'm like a doodler, I'm like a doodler person. I'm not really, I don't do planners for some reason. Like, I just could never. I'll buy a planner, and I've tried so many, and for some reason, like, I'll buy a planner and I'll use it for like a week, and then that's it, and then I just never touch it again. Literally, I just write on a piece of computer paper every single day. And why? I don't know. I don't know why. That seems to be like the easiest thing for me, and I think it is because I'm like a doodler person that it just needs to be like jot down real fast, and just like, I want all of the pretty notes and pretty stuff. Like, it's just it just doesn't click for me. But you know, maybe maybe it'll click for you. Who knows? Try it out, honestly. If you're somebody that's like getting started, and I wouldn't even honestly consider myself like, I don't even know, I don't consider myself anything. I just do this shit for fun. First of all, homegirl's a Leo, okay? It's naturally about that life, I guess. And yeah, I've just always lived to take photos and take videos and be creative and do that. That's just, I've always been about that. Nothing's ever changed in that aspect. I just do it for fun. If ever there were an opportunity for it to become a career, you know, like, that would be awesome, considering it's already something that I enjoy doing. Like, just doing. this kind of stuff for fun has actually opened doors for me as far as like working with people and working with brands. A lot of, actually not even a lot, all of the businesses that you see me sharing like and became a brand ambassador for, it's like companies that I like legitimately was just like supporting the fuck out of for a while. Like all of these brands, I was already buying their stuff, already using their stuff, and just posting it, like just not even posting it for free anything. That's not even, that was never in question or in the picture. I just post because I like to post, and it ended up opening doors for me to be able to work with these companies, you know, like side by side, and actually have like perks and have codes for you guys to use when you guys order and like all of that stuff. And I just like love that. So I don't know, I've just always been into that. Definitely my recommendation, honestly, like if you're trying to figure out how to juggle everything, just figure out what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you. It could be because of a schedule, or just because, you know, the way I do it. Either way, go for it. I'm stoked for you and whatever you are looking to do in life. This is like probably one of the longest get ready with me's I've ever done. I don't know, for some reason I'm just like, you know, trying to really just get back into the swing of things. And since it's been so long, I'm trying to work on not taking so long to do these. If I could just be like quicker at this, would be great. But it's like really stoked that you guys actually enjoy these kinds of videos, because I feel like they're fun to do when I know what to talk about, and you know, like I have something to talk about. And when I don't, it's kind of hard, because then at that point it's like, okay, well, what do we say? And thank you guys to all of you that, you know, maybe you follow me on Instagram or something, you just keep up with me. Like, I so appreciate you guys, because again, I'm just doing this for fun. Something like that. Let me see. By the way, how cute is this case? I can't even remember where I bought it from. I'm pretty sure it was Amazon. Do you use to film, edit your videos, reels, and YouTube? For YouTube videos, I honestly just use iMovie. I don't use anything fancy because I don't know how. Which might come as a huge shock to some people, I guess. But yeah, I just use iMovie, and that's on my computer. I have a Mac laptop. I don't do like any crazy transitions or anything in my videos. As far as reels go, I actually just use the features on the app. So I don't use anything to edit them. I just use the reels, I guess, tab. On there, it actually does already allow you to edit and do all of that. So I don't really have a need to go elsewhere, like outside of the app. That's honestly what I use. I just use the Reels app. I mean, not Reels app, Reels on Instagram, because it actually just allows you to film, and you can trim and cut everything how you want, I guess, depending on the transition that you're doing. You guys would literally not believe that I used to literally film every single clip on my phone or on my camera, and then I would have to download it or upload it to my computer, and then I would download everything onto iMovie, and then I would have to sit there and edit everything, and then I would have to either record the sound or the audio onto iMovie, or if it was like a song, I was literally paying, you guys, I was literally paying for music, for songs on iMovie, for reels. Like, I'm not even, I wish I was kidding. Like, that's how I feel so like 2000 saying that, because that just sounds so ancient. And once I figured out It was actually a friend that told me, and she was just like, wait, what? Like, you can just do all of that on Instagram, like in the reels thing. And I was just like shook. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? So all this time you're telling me like I was doing all this extra shit for what? I think that is it, you guys. It was definitely so much fun. It's been a while, so I'm definitely gonna have to learn to not take so long, because I felt like that took me like a whole hour. Maybe it did, it probably did. Just wanted to say thank you guys to those of you who reached out and left some questions for me to answer. See that actually a few of you guys on my questionnaires from like a week ago, so that you wanted to see more get ready with me's, chit chat videos, stuff like that. If that is something that you guys do want to see more of, please let me know. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, here on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know below if you guys want to see more videos like this. And again, I will have everything that I used listed down in the description box. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications if you want to stay tuned for all my new videos, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.